Welcome, everyone, to Charlotte and the Duke's Mayo Classic. A lot of buzz and buildup as we kick off another college football season here today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And here we go, the long-awaited kickoff to get this season started. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Florida State's offense will have the football first here. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
And the wideout goes in motion. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. And the Seminoles will line up to kick it away. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So Missouri's offense gets their first crack now. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage.
Just trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for it. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
To avoid another punt here in the 2nd drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They pressure him and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line. The Noles bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Catch made on the out route. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the...
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Second down play coming up. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Missouri, 7, Florida State, 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Takes the handoff on the counter play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it. And the Knowles will bring their punt team on the field now. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for a deep completion. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Powerful running here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Crossing the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st down, it's play action. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. QB to the tight end for a completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it on the move. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
He's running out of time here. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Seminoles will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good right down the middle. Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start the 2nd half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense really clicking here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
important second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Grab behind the line. It's Singh. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Noles line up on first and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a target, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll use the ground game here. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Put her down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Seminoles will have to punt this one away. On the kick now for the fifth time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Takes the handoff again. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Enough for a first down at the 37.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Handoff to the single back. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
He'll keep it on the draw play. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Pass is caught. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he scores. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, got to get some consolation points here. It's a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they'll get him down that time. And the Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
Brings up third down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got to chase.